Hello everyone and welcome to Guiding Star Tarot. So happy to have you here. I hope you're all doing well. Today's pick a card reading is all about your life that will change in the next 21 days. So let's see how your life with yours is going to shift, is going to change in the next 21 days. There are 3 piles for you to choose from. This is pile number 1 with the rose quartz crystal in a shape of a crescent moon. Pile number 2 with the yellow calcite crystal. Okay, and pile number 3 with the amethyst crystal. Okay, so my lovelies, just choose the pile that you feel the most drawn to. You can choose either by the crystal or by the picture of the cards, whatever suits mostly for you and whatever you feel the most drawn to. And after done choosing, you can skip ahead to your reading using the timestamps in the description box below. But before we get started, please take a quick moment to hit like and also to subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. And for those of you interested in the decks that I'll be using for today, you can find them all linked in the description box so you can check them out. And without further ado, let's get started with the readings. Hello my lovely pile number 1 and welcome to your reading to everyone who chose the rose quartz crystal, as well as who were drawn to the first card with the new life. So let's take a look at how your life is going to change in the next 21 days, pile number 1. And it's really interesting that you've had the card of new life jumping in when I was shuffling the deck and draw the cards to prepare the piles. So it's really a big change and it will put the start of a new life for you. Okay, it's like coming out of that shell, right? It's coming out of a shell of a maybe, you know, time in your life where you've been feeling either stuck, or it could be that you're finally like starting the kind of life that you feel the most like in alignment with. Okay, your life is really all about being able to like express yourself and be able to kind of get woken up to a life that feels just like so energizing, and you're feeling more awake and inspired and just, you know, filled with vitality. But it also like it brings that energy of spreading out your wings and finally starting as I said, like the kind of life that is in alignment with you. Or it could be like a new life that you've been waiting for a long time, right? To start for a new chapter, right? Because this new life energy is like kind of like a new chapter. So you've been waiting for a long time for this new chapter to start off. So yeah, there is a big change. So this can be either starting a new life abroad for some of you. This can be like a new career path. For some of you, it's just like, you know, it can translate in many ways. It's just like the start of a new chapter with a new version of yourself. Okay, now I'm gonna put your first card on a side and let's just start with your oracles, pile number 1. We're gonna take a look at what change is coming in the next 21 days. You have bring love into the situation with new moon in Aquarius. Okay, pile number 1. What will change, how your life will change in the next 21 days? How your life is going to change in the next 21 days. You have balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon in Pisces. All right. And you also have a fiery climax approaches at the bottom of the deck with full moon in Aries. So you've got 2 full moons. Wow, it's got like full moon in Pisces and also Aries, so it definitely feels like a big end of a chapter in your life, pile number 1. Okay, and I feel like it's the end of a chapter where you've been either dreaming, planning, imagining the kind of lifestyle that now is going to become a reality, and that now you're finally going to take that first step towards, and you're finally going to take action towards, right? And it feels like, as I said, like it brings energy of passion, of inspiration, of feeling like ignited with all this desire to just make it happen. Okay, so all that action is going to be you know, like also filled with all this kind of energy, and reinforced by that energy as well. And you've got also a new moon as well, but in Aquarius. So yeah, it definitely feels here like this new moon is bringing like a new cycle energy, and it feels like you're just gonna feel like life feels just more adventurous and fun, or you're gonna adventure yourself more, and you're also gonna bring love into something. Okay, so it's either starting a new project, it's either like this new life that you're creating for yourself, that you're going to pour love. Okay, you're going to put all your heart into it, or it can be like a new business, it can be like a new project, a new career path, yeah, or it can be even like moving to a new home. For some of you, it can be like, you know, just creating a new life abroad, depending on how it resonates. Okay, for some of it can be like a new relationship, but I'm sensing that for the majority of you, it is either about starting to live somewhere new or like career wise. And I feel like you're finally gonna add action, and you're gonna balance like your like kind of imagination and dreams and ideas with practical steps. Okay, this also like describes, you know, a fiery climax. Like this full moon, it represents again like a cycle that comes to an end, but it's going to be quite intense. So this change is going to be definitely quite overwhelming, or the transition itself is going to include like a lot of intense feelings and emotions, but it's nothing bad. It really feels like it will be also, as I said, like reinforced by passion and feeling inspired and looking forward to things and taking action and all that. Okay, let's take a look at some other oracles for pile number 1 about how your life will change in the next 21 days. Mystic healer, healing energy flows through you. All right, and you also have vast vistas, expand your horizons. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Pile number 1, you're going to feel like your horizons, your you know, your vision, your horizons are expanding. You're broadening up, sorry, your horizons, and it really feels like you're going to grow, you're going to expand, like you're coming out of that shell. Remember, you're coming out of that shell, and you're going to feel like you're no longer either stuck, or you're no longer being chained and kind of like hold back, you know, by something. It feels like you're finally able to be free and independent and follow your ideas, okay, and start on a new journey. It's really energy also like of traveling for a lot of you. And this whole process, this whole journey is going to be a very healing experience. Okay, you're going to heal through this. Also, with bring love into the situation, I'm hearing you're going to practice more self-love, more self-care. In this new chapter, it's going to be more about you, and you're going to be more like, you know, focused on nourishing yourself, your soul, okay, and healing. At the bottom of the deck, you've got simplify your life, traveling lightly. So yeah, as I said, like I feel very strong energy of traveling for you, pile number 1, starting a new life. With traveling lightly, is like you're not taking many baggages, you know, like much baggage from the past. You're like leaving behind a lot. You might be releasing a lot of things, and you're just gonna feel like life gets simpler, like in a way that just feels, as I said, like more freeing. You're gonna feel like life, it's just simplifying, you know, for you, and you're just gonna feel like you can expand your horizons, try multiple things, experience new things, meet new people, try a bunch of new things, like just experience life, you know, at a higher scale. You're growing, maybe you outgrew a certain situation in your life, and you're just like, you know, closing that chapter, and naturally like you're drawn to expansion. And yeah, it does feel like life will become more simple, as in like some things that were overly complicating your journey or your life, or were just like adding too much pressure on you, are going to be released. Okay, like I was going to shuffle, and I couldn't help to see, like when I just picked up the deck, you've got travel at the bottom of the deck. So again, pile number 1, huge energy of traveling or relocating abroad. But let's see more. You've got courage. Yeah, you do need a lot of courage to take this step. As I said, like taking action, being more kind of like, you know, confident and just like taking that first step. But yeah, I do feel like you're gonna need a lot of courage to expand your horizons, but you will definitely have it in wisdom. Yeah, so it's gonna be a very interesting experience and journey, because it will bring you a lot of wisdom. It will help you bring so much, you know, like again with the dragonfly here, freedom, independence, flying, you know, spreading up your wings. You've got hope at the bottom of the deck now. So a butterfly, again, like becoming a butterfly from that cocoon and having hope, right? Being more hopeful, being more just like, you know, like inspired and optimistic about future, and therefore like having more of that courage to head forward. And also, as going back to this wisdom card, I feel like it's a journey that you're going to gain a lot of wisdom. You're going to learn a lot about yourself, about others, you know, about other aspects. You're going to become just wiser, more mature, and you're also going to heal throughout this journey. Let's take a look now at your tarot cards, pile number 1, and see what you've got. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, and King of Wands. You've got a lot of wands. So as I said, huge energy of passion, of desire, of inspiration, of, you know, like really feeling ignited with all those energies that I was just mentioning just now. But yeah, it does feel like you're both with King of Wands and Queen of Wands. Yeah, like Queen and King of Wands. It does feel like you're truly becoming a whole new version. You're stepping into a whole new version. You're upgrading a lot. And what I mean by upgrading is like you're growing, you're outgrowing certain things. It can be connections, friendships, situations, job, right? But it does feel like you're heading towards a whole new level of yourself, which is like you're gonna take more care of yourself. You're not gonna settle for less. You're going to have like new standards basically, and you're not going to be afraid to hold those boundaries in order to respect yourself, your energy, those standards. Like you're really going to, you know, invest more time and resources in yourself, in your own self-growth, in your healing journey, in your own looks as well, in appearance, in really feeling good in your own skin. And that's going to show, pile number 1, that's going to show. Everyone is going to notice these changes. Everyone is going to feel more like inspired by you, but also like drawn to you. And you're going to notice how people, opportunities are just naturally going to gravitate more towards you. You might be like meeting also like a soulmate connection in this new journey along with this, like with the King and Queen of Wands. Like you could meet, you know, your soulmate partner and really have like a very intense chemistry. I'm hearing like power couple, like both of you are going to be like you know, so, you know, into yourselves, as in like self-growth. Maybe that didn't sound right, but like being into your own growth process and healing journey and becoming best versions, right? So that's gonna be something that you're both gonna have in common. That's what I meant. Okay, so definitely it feels with the Ace of Wands, again, energy of fresh new start, new journey, but it is brought up with a lot of passion and inspiration, and you putting all your passion into something here. So again, either a business that you're passionate about, either a project that you're passionate about, either moving to a new country that you've desired so much to start a life there, to move there. Knight of Cups, I really feel like you're going to follow your heart. You also could be receiving, again, a love opportunity, someone expressing feelings, meeting a new love partner along this journey. But it does feel like you're going to follow your heart. You're going to follow your intuition, and you're going to learn how to connect better with yourself and listen to your emotions and heal, right? And with the Queen of Pentacles here, pile number 1, I really feel like you're going to become so much more grounded, so much more stable and secure within yourself. Within yourself emotionally. You're going to become more secure and stable as well from a financial perspective. Like I really see you doing really well financially with this big change. Okay, so it's either you're finding stability and money, like good money, moving into this new place, into this new country, or like a home that's gonna feel so comfortable and offer you that sense of security and independence. Maybe a lot of you are moving into a new home like by yourselves, becoming independent, like doing things kind of like in your own terms. But yeah, like also this can be like, as I said, like a new business that's gonna be so like, you know, like good in terms of money and earnings. Also like could be like a new project that's going to bring you more money. But yeah, I really see you like doing really well financially, but also like emotionally you're going to become more grounded and centered as well. Like it's like not just one change. I feel like it's multiple changes, right? But yeah, pile number 1, this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Hello, my lovely pile number 2, and welcome to your reading to everyone who chose the yellow calcite crystal, as well as who were drawn to the second card with the Observer. So let's take a look, pile number 2, at how your life will change in the next 21 days. And with the Observer card, I really feel like this change is going to be brought up by some sort of, you know, observation, as in like you're going to notice something, or there's going to be some new information that's going to come in towards you. Or there's like some sort of detail that will make that difference and will bring this change. Okay, now let's take a look at your oracles and see more about how your life will change in the next 21 days. Okay, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. By the way, like I'm getting like a different message when it comes to this card. It's like with the Observer, it could be that a lot of you have been searching for something or looking for something, like doing the research or planning something. Maybe it has something to do with like relocating far away, or something that it includes like a big physical distance. Okay, or just some sort of plans that seem, you know, like out of reach or hard to get there, and it requires a lot of observation, research, information, you know, gathering details and insight and all that. Okay, also could be related to someone or something that is far away, again physically, or you haven't connected in a long time. Right, you've got a new romantic cycle begins with new moon in Libra. Okay, I'm just gonna say really quickly, because I keep hearing this message like so strongly, and you know, I hope it's gonna resonate with some of you, but I really feel so strongly the need to say that some of you are going to like head towards either a new country or get started with a romantic relationship that might be far away. Maybe it's like long distance relationship. You've been speaking, or you've been talking to this person for quite a while. Maybe there was something in particular that was holding you back, maybe in regards to your family, regards to dear ones, like certain issues or responsibilities or certain things that you were waiting to get sorted before heading towards this relationship. So now I feel like you're going to, like with this change within 21 days, you're going to be like experiencing that this situation gets to a point that it's settled, it's becoming like really sorted out and resolved, and you're gonna feel like you and your loved ones are safe, like your situation is fine, and you can start like a new chapter, a new cycle. You've got new moon in Cancer, new moon in Libra. A lot of you in pile number 2 might resonate that you might be like very family oriented people, or like you are in charge, you might be provider, or you might be like the kind of person that is really caring and nurturing, and you always kind of like put others first before yourself. And I feel like this is gonna offer you the chance to finally like put yourself first and just head over towards this new direction in love, because we've got new romantic cycle begins with new moon in Libra. I feel like finally things are gonna get balanced, and things are gonna get more like in alignment, and you're gonna feel like life just feels more stable, and you can start with this new love, or you can give a chance to yourself with this person that you've been either checking, you know, out for a long time, you've been talking, you've been planning, or, you know, to start a romantic cycle with this person, but or you've been looking for a new romantic partner. And I feel like that's also something coming in here for you. At the bottom of the deck, you've got, you're very close to achieving your goal with Cubist Moon. So pile number 2, you're very close to achieving whatever your goal is. Okay, you're very close to achieving it as well. So I feel like this change will bring a completion to whatever goal you might have, and it will allow you to just move forward, you know, with a different like a different chapter where you're gonna feel like, yeah, everything is fine now, I can focus on myself type of energy. Let's take a look at your other oracles, what this change will bring in the next 21 days for pile number 2. Stepping into power, you are stronger, you are strong beyond measure. Okay, pile number 2, what change is coming? Ascending the mountain, keep going forward. So a lot of you have been feeling like you're having to ascend a mountain, like it's been a challenging, rough journey, and you've had to like really put in a lot of work, yeah, like really invest your time, your energy into something, like really be consistent and have certain responsibilities or chores, or like just really, you know, be invested in present into something. And I really see like not giving up, and I also feel like, you know, Spirit is saying that you're gonna understand how strong you actually are, and you're gonna become stronger at the end of this tough chapter. Like when you reach to that top of the mountain, and when you reach at the peak of the mountain, you're gonna realize actually like how strong you actually are and how stronger you've become actually. So yeah, you're very close to achieving your goal. You're very close to reach to the top of the mountain. So keep going forward. Don't give up, okay? You're strong beyond measure. You're gonna step at in your own power. Sorry, I was just like going to look at the bottom of the deck, but for some reason I felt the need to shuffle. So you've got the breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. So this suggests that there is a solution, your situation is going to reach to resolution, you know, and it's accessible to you. Okay, you're gonna go through a breakthrough, which is like you're gonna find a way out of this situation. And since I was, you know, I felt the need to shuffle, I'm just gonna look at also the bottom of the deck now, and you've got answering the call. The time is now. Yeah, a new door is gonna open up for you. So you're finally gonna be called to, you know, towards this new journey, to focus on yourself, to take care of yourself, it's time to invest also in yourself. You've been strong, you've been so persistent and consistent with what you were doing, but now it's time to also focus on yourself, right? So again, a new romantic cycle could be knocking on your door, and you're gonna be called to answer this call to, you know, the time is now. Focus on yourself. Don't postpone. Don't keep delaying and postponing your happiness, your wants and needs. Okay, let's see what else comes through for pile number 2. Love. Yeah, so pile number 2, it really feels like for you, strong energy of new love, new romantic connection coming through in the next 21 days. Death card, which is like, you know, same as the tarot death card. This is like transformation. Something comes to an end. So I feel like a big you know, kind of chunk of, you know, of this year maybe, or something that's been taking quite a while and has been feeling like really challenging is finally coming to an end. You're finally gonna get that breakthrough, and you're going to transition from this. You're going to transform from this. Okay, we've got bottom of the deck, luck. So you're gonna feel really lucky. You're gonna feel really lucky to having this opportunity, to have this, you know, opportunity knocking on your door, and having this chance to just like, you know, like focus on yourself and experience this type of beautiful love, this new romantic cycle. So this is bringing transformation, like a style of life, you know, a certain lifestyle comes to an end for you. Like maybe the part of, you know, of your life, or the version of yourself that were constantly just focusing on others, on providing, on helping others, on caring for others, like comes to like an end, and it's now a transformation. And it's not that you're gonna completely release that part of you, it's just that you're gonna also learn how to, you know, also like invest in yourself and do what makes you happy, and not be afraid to take chance, you know, in your happiness as well. So as you're gonna feel like very lucky, you're gonna have that kind of like energy of, yeah, universe is on my side, like this is my opportunity, this is my time. So yeah, there is a transformation. It's like a part of you is okay, it's like a part of it, yeah, I just don't want to say that word, I don't know if YouTube is gonna allow that, but a part of you is just like, you know, just stopping to live, you know, and a new one starts for you. Okay, so yeah, it's like a whole new version of yourself, or just like a whole new life, a new cycle. But again, it doesn't mean like this is not going to be part of you anymore. It's just like you're going to transform into a whole new person, and you're going to approach things differently. I hope that makes sense. Let's take a look at your tarot cards now. Pile number 2, 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Beautiful. I'm gonna say it now because I might forget if I don't. Okay, you have the Hangman. For a lot of you, this person might not be a new person. For some of you in pile number 2, this might be someone that you used to have a connection with, you used to talk to, you just didn't keep in touch, or you couldn't keep up the relationship, but you decided to maybe take a break or give yourself some time. You've been checking up this person for a while. Maybe you've been looking at their social media. Maybe you've been like just, you know, curious to see what they're up to during this time. But I really feel like it's someone that you either were missing a lot, or you've been keep like thinking about. You've got many memories with this person, or you just like know them from before. You've had maybe a connection. You've got something right with this person, but for some reason you had to, maybe this is the reason, like you had to focus on some other aspects, like personal aspects, family matters maybe, and you had to like take a little bit of a break. But this time also like helped gain new perspective, both for you and this person. And I feel like you're gonna give yourself like a chance this time around. I feel like it's really going to bring beautiful outcome. Like this relationship, either from the past or new, is gonna have a beautiful outcome. Like I sense here energy of long term, of happiness, of fulfillment, building a life, building a family with this person. Okay, so it's something of that sort. Death card, sorry, the Devil, sorry. Okay, the Devil, and ooh, 2 of Wands. It does feel very strongly that this might be someone that you kept thinking about, you kept missing despite like the distance, like you had to do something, right, that involved like you maybe needing to take a break from this person, or distancing yourself for a while, or like having to put all your efforts and your energy and focus on some other aspects, so therefore you couldn't you know, afford to keep going with this relationship. But it's someone that you didn't forget about. Or for some of you, again, with this Observer, it could be like you kept wishing and wanting to find that type of partner, that type of you know, relationship that's gonna be like happy, fulfilling type of relationship, healthy one especially. So, you know, you did have here, like you're very close to achieving your goal. If that's your goal, my dearest, that's coming in for you. Something that you kept wishing for and desiring so badly is coming in, right? With the 7 of Pentacles, this could be that you're going to look back and be very proud of yourself, yeah, for keep going to ascend this mountain. You're going to realize how strong you actually are and how much you've managed to grow and achieve, right? Maybe on a personal level. But yeah, again, with the Hangman, this is new perspective. So looking back, you're going to have like a different perspective, and you're going to realize actually how well maybe you handle things, or how, you know, amazing you are and how well you've done, right? And that everything managed to get sorted. You've got here the rainbow, which is hope, and you did have here like luck. Okay, so you're gonna feel lucky, you're gonna feel hopeful, you're gonna feel lucky to have this beautiful positive outcome. Here with the Devil, could be that a lot of you either dealt with a toxic partner or a toxic situation, you know, and it felt like it was really putting a lot of pressure on you. It was really hard, heavy to deal with it. It was restricting you, right? So now you're going to release from that. That situation is coming to an end and you're transitioning into a new life, okay, where, you know, a life that you kept wishing for, or you kept dreaming and planning about, and it seemed so far away, but it is within reach. You've got that breaking trail, like breakthrough is at hand. So it's coming in, okay? It's happening soon. And you're gonna have like a really beautiful positive outcome, or new relationship again, or outcome of your goal. So pile number 2, this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Hello, my lovely pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. To everyone who chose the Amethyst crystal, as well as who are drawn to the 3rd card with the loyal heart. So let's take a look at what this change in the next 21 days will bring to you, pile number 3. With the loyal heart, I'm sensing very strongly energy of soulmate connection, also a very loyal partner romantically that will feel like, you know, it's just like that safe feeling, like, you know, like I'm at home, right? So it will feel like really comfortable, but that good comfortable, you know, where you feel safe, you feel surrounded by love, you feel cared for, you feel protected, but you're also offering that to your partner. I'm sensing like, you know, having the key to each other's heart, but it feels like the energy of someone who is indeed like, you know, a good, gentle soul, someone who is very kind, very loyal, very supportive. So this can also translate in a soulmate energy of a friend, right? It doesn't have to be just a romantic partner, but it does feel more like a romantic partner. Could be also for those of you that you have already a significant other, that you're gonna feel like things are getting more and more like the connection gets more and more stronger and you're bonding deeper. But yeah, let's take a look at your oracles now, pile number 3, and see more about what this change in the next 21 days will bring you, pile number 3. Take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. Okay, the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got, and your romantic cycle begins, pile number 3. Your reading and the energy, you know, about your reading, like, feels so strongly like as the pile number 2. Pile number 2 also had this card, so I highly recommend to you to check pile number 2 out as well. You might find a message in there as well. But it does feel like for you, with this change, you know, this change will bring the end of a tough cycle in your life, the end of a tough chapter. Full moon in Capricorn. So Capricorn is all about being a hardworking person. I feel like you, pile number 3, you're a very hardworking person. You're someone who is very, like, you know, determined and invested in what you're doing. Like when you do something, you do it 100%. You give your all, right? So it makes sense that you have to take time to breathe out. I feel like you're going to give yourself some time to relax, to recharge, to, you know, like basically, you know, just recharge yourself and rejuvenate. Yeah, that's the word that I was looking for. But yeah, it feels like it's the end of a tough cycle. So it could be that you've been working really hard, maybe career-wise, which is very like Capricorn energy, or, you know, about something like materialistic, material. I think that's the word. But yeah, like something in particular, such as like job, you know, career, home, you know, like material things, like the aspects of your life that have to do with, you know, the earth energy of stability and building maybe prosperity or wealth, or just like creating stability. Okay, so you've been working really hard, and I feel like with this change, you're going to have the chance to really breathe out, take time for yourself to take a break, to maybe even take a holiday. Some of you might go on a vacation or holiday, and in that vacation you might have a new romantic cycle beginning, or you might like find as either as a new partner, or could be that you and your partner are going to go in a holiday, or you're gonna have more time to focus on your relationship or on your significant other. And could be that this new romantic cycle, it's not necessarily new fresh energy of a new partner, can be for a lot of you, but for others it feels like it's just a new cycle within that relationship that you already have, where, as I said earlier, is gonna bring you to closer and it's gonna help you bond better, right? And you're gonna feel like you have more kind of like a balanced lifestyle, where your personal life and professional life will feel more in balance, right? Also, like, this describes the energy of a new partner, if that's a new partner, where with loyal heart, I can't speak today, I don't know what's going on. With loyal heart, it feels like it's gonna be very mutual, right? It's gonna feel like both of you are equally invested, and it's truly gonna feel like safe, you know, and feeling like both you and your partner are, you know, mutually equally invested in pouring into into the relationship. So it will feel balanced. It won't feel one-sided, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so again, if it's with a already existing partner, then it feels like you're going to also focus more on the relationship, or like everything is just going to start to settle and offer you more of a balanced lifestyle, and the opportunity to just focus more on, you know, also on this part of your life that you've maybe not necessarily ignored, but neglected for a while. And it's not due to, like actually wanting to do it like on purpose. It's just like you've been working really hard, I'm sensing. Okay, so you should be proud of yourself. But I feel like with this change, it's bringing up the opportunity for you to take a bit of a breather and relax and do more of what makes you feel good and recharge your batteries. Let's see what else comes through for pile number 3. Begin now, take your first step. So very strong energy of new beginning, of a new journey, right? For some of you, you might say farewell to something and start on a new journey. Could be like you're maybe relocating somewhere else. Maybe you're saying farewell to an old job. Maybe you're saying farewell to a country, to your hometown, to your, the place that you used to live into. Maybe you're deciding to take a first step towards like a new direction, which is gonna feel like so much more relaxing and calm and not so like heavy on you and putting so much pressure and having to be so, like 100% of you there all the time. Okay, let's see what else comes through for pile number 3 about this change. Transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. Yeah, so you've got really strong energies, and of course it's a reading about changes, so it will be some energies of new beginning and fresh start and all that. But for you, it's very vividly in here. But with the transformation, you're becoming a whole new version of yourself. Again, your pile like feels so similar to pile number 2, so highly recommend to check that out. But yeah, like you're transforming, you're becoming a whole new version of yourself. You're going to start living in a whole different way. So you're going to give yourself more time, you're going to give your partner more time, your personal life, your romantic life. You're going to start a new life somewhere else, and it's gonna basically include living in a bit of a different way, or have a different lifestyle, a different routine. Okay, but yeah, I see you like spreading your wings. And like saying farewell to something and kind of taking off, right, towards a new direction. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, you've got discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. So there is some sort of like understanding or insight or inner truth, right, that you're gonna reach to. And again, this is energy of like leaving the village, leaving your hometown. For a lot of you, this might be it. You're leaving your hometown and you're starting a new life somewhere else. You're spreading your wings. You leave behind something here, right? And you might be like during this new chapter, this new journey, that you're going to find this new love. Yeah, for some of you, it might be this. Or you're moving with your significant other, but it's gonna feel like a breather, you know, like a breath of fresh air. And it's gonna bring more lighthearted energy. And I feel like you're just gonna reach to a kind of like a moment of realization. You're gonna reach to a certain level of understanding of like how this current cycle is just like, you know, it's not it. And yeah, like you're just gonna discover a certain inner truth that will make you like move forward. Okay, let's see what else comes through for you, pile number 3, about this change. Okay, magic, right. Life will start to feel more magical for you. Okay, that's for sure. Also, magic is about, you know, creating the life that we desire, manifesting. You've got a dream. Yeah, you've got a big dream, pile number 3, and you're going to reach to it. You're going to start with this change, following it, and you're going to invest more into that. Okay, and you're going to focus more onto that dream rather than maybe what you had to do. Okay, because Capricorn is very responsible energy. So now it feels like you're gonna feel like, you know, you're gonna start believing in the magic of things. Maybe it's a dream that you kind of either put on pause on, you know, or you started thinking that maybe it's too much. But I feel like with this change, something is gonna shift. Okay, you're going to discover a truth. That truth, I feel like they're going to discover, is going to be related to this dream and how you actually like, you can go after this dream and you can actually make it, you know, take that first step towards it. You're going to begin now. You're going to believe in the magic of things and in creating this. It might be that you're going to take a little bit of a break between these things, but yeah, you've got here mystery. So yeah, like spreading your wings, starting to fly. Okay, take off and leave something behind. But yeah, it feels like, you know, it's a new journey that feels quite mysterious. Like maybe you don't know much about, maybe not many people that you know head towards, you know, headed towards this new direction, this type of journey, or started this type of project or had this dream, right? Or it's just something that is just like so exciting for you. It's filled with the energy of mystery. It's just like, you know, the new, the fresh is just like so exciting. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now, pile number 3, and see more of what's coming in. Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Swords, the Hierophant. Okay, Three of Swords. So I feel like some of you, you know, you might have been like really hurt or disappointed about something, and again, could be like you just weren't happy in your current, you know, in your current lifestyle, and you've maybe felt like stuck, but also like confused and not really knowing how you're gonna manage to do it, or if you're gonna manage to do it, or what can you do about it, maybe about this dream, right? But it does feel here that some of you maybe had like a relationship that was really hard. Yeah, and you know, it's been heartbreaking for you, it's been really hurting you, and you maybe started to guard your heart, or you've been feeling stuck, or even like stop believing in love for some of you. But I feel like with this change, you might say farewell to maybe an old relationship. That's also something in here, and you're gonna find a new partner that's gonna help, not necessarily help you, but make you believe again in the magic of things, right? So that's something in here, but this can be about something else as well. It doesn't have to be only romantic. But yeah, I see here with the Knight of Cups a romantic offer coming your way, someone expressing feelings, someone very gentle, very empathic, very kind, very loving, But also this can be you following your heart and following your intuition, right, towards your dream. That's also something in here. But I do sense here 2 cards, right, of stability. So either this like a new romantic relationship is going to end up in marriage, like it has huge potential for marriage, for something stable, long-term, even for a lifetime. Also could be for some of you, again, the current relationship is going to move to a new level of commitment, of stability. Maybe you're moving in together, maybe you're like becoming official, you're getting married, like you are overcoming like a rough patch. That's also something that I'm hearing. But for others, this can be like money, you know, situation, and you're not gonna have to work as hard to get that money, and you're gonna have like even better money. You're going to have like more stability, and you're gonna maybe be able to afford, you know, to take a breather and to take a pause and to shift towards a new direction. Maybe you've managed to save some money after you worked so hard, and now you can chase. But I don't really like saying chase because you've got the magic here. Like I feel like attracting this dream, right? Like, but yeah, like going after this dream. But I feel like it's not gonna be hard to you know, to reach there. Like with the magic energy, you're gonna attract, you know, this dream coming true like so effortlessly. And yeah, it does feel like something is moving up to the next level here. It's either like a better position in your work, in your career, that's offering you more money, more earnings, more stability, an upgrade, and you're not going to have to work so hard. So take it how it resonates, okay? But there is definitely energy of prosperity and stability at a materialistic level, okay? So yeah, pile number 3, this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye.